My name is Melvin Eanes. I work for IHG, 21 years. My position currently is Hotel Security Compliance Director. 21 years with IHG. I started with 2,000 locations. We're currently 6,195. We have roughly about 300,000 employees. IHG is regionally operated, so we have three main regions. We have EMEA, which is US, Canada, Latin America. We have EMEA, which is UK and Asia Pac. We have Greater China. We try to create some global standards around our security protocols. So we have global policies that we adhere to. In each region, we try to drive technology stacks as standards. My security footprint and the threat there is pretty large because I have guests who are constantly on property. So that brings unique challenges. The high-level goal for me is to make sure I'm adding value to my owners and making sure I'm bringing that guest experience in a secure manner. I think another big unique thing that's different in hotels is it has a huge ecosystem. So you have parking systems, key card systems, you have check-in systems, you have all types of systems that we're responsible for, and they're all managed by different vendors and everyone else. That once again brings a unique security perspective. You have to work with a lot of different vendors and a lot of different ownerships of these ecosystems to really have a homogenized security platform and strategy around that. I have 6,195 individual data centers, because that's what they really are when you look at hotels, right? In the current environment that I have to manage each one of those. It's a management nightmare. It's no standard. We're in such an older architecture that it really brings no centralized management. So it's difficult for me to tell what's going on in an environment from a single plane. Fortinet brings that to me. You know, it brings that centralized management for me. Now I can kind of get a better picture, a big picture, a 30,000 foot level view of what's going on in the property level, right? From a security perspective, infrastructure perspective, from a network perspective, bandwidth. In my world, the convergence of network and security makes sense. I wholeheartedly believe that it's got to be converged. You're having this infrastructure layering in their network platform, so you're delivering all these things to these endpoints or whatever you're trying to deliver to your points. And you got to wrap security around that, right? So they come together. So I agree that the convergence is going to be the way of the future. Actually, I think the more we have these convergences, the more leadership and the more executives will understand how much it drives business and how successful it becomes. As I have worked with vendors in this space for 21 years, that's what they are sometimes. They're vendors. I need to understand how we can become partners. And what differentiates between the two, between a vendor and a partner? Vendors drive scope. They drive SLAs. They're there to make sure you're meeting the agreements. Partners go outside of that. Partners want to understand my business. They want to understand my pains. So we can grow in this together. You know, it's one of those things that we will help each other grow. That's what I'm looking for.